Let me start by saying something very honestly. I'm not a genius developer. I don't work at a big tech company. I don't run a startup, and I'm also not earning some crazy Silicon Valley salary. I'm just a regular developer working at a local company. But even with that, learning to code has been the single best decision I've ever made. And no, it's not because my salary is huge. It's because coding gave me something much more powerful: the ability to create multiple income streams from one single skill. If you look at the tech market right now, you'll mostly see negative news. Layoffs, less hiring, salary cuts, and oversaturation. And honestly, if you rely on just one job, those things are scary. Because when your entire financial life depends on one paycheck, losing that job feels like losing everything. And that's the real problem most people face. Most people rely on one income from one skill connected to their one job. And if that income stops, everything stops. But what if that one coding skill could generate money for you in multiple ways? And that's what changed everything for me. So in this video, we are going to talk about the hidden benefit of skill monetization that most people are not aware of. Skill monetization simply means turning one skill into multiple income sources. Suppose if you know coding, apart from a full-time job, side by side, you can work in creating content, building and selling courses, developing small tools, building platforms for clients, launching your own micro SaaS product, mentoring beginners, doing freelance projects, or even creating digital assets that keep generating income over time. It's not about becoming rich overnight. It's not about chasing get-rich-quick schemes, and it's definitely not about buying a sports car next year. It's about building financial comfort and reducing stress by not depending on just one paycheck. And once you understand this concept, you will change your life. So the biggest advantage of skill monetization is less financial pressure. Imagine that tomorrow you lose your job. The first thing that would probably happen is panic. You would start calculating how long your savings would last, how you'll pay rent, how you'll manage expenses, and how quickly you need to find another job. Now imagine something different. Imagine you also have a YouTube channel earning a few $100s per month, maybe a small digital product bringing in some consistent sales, or a freelance client paying you occasionally. Those income streams might not replace your full salary, but it would help you cover your basic expenses. And there is a possibility that these side hustles may even earn more than your main job. Another thing is that you will also not be desperate in your job search. That difference changes everything. Instead of desperation, you feel stability. Instead of rushing into the first job offer you get, you can take your time and choose wisely. That breathing room alone is incredibly powerful when you don't have a job. So the second advantage is scaling without scaling your hours. And this is the reason that got me started in the first place. In a traditional job, you are trading time for money. Suppose if you work 40 hours a week, you will get paid equivalent to your time. But if you work 0 hours, you don't get paid. There's a direct connection between your time and your earnings. And this model will stop you from becoming financially comfortable. There are only 24 hours in a day. So if your income only increases when your working hours increase, your growth will always be capped. But coding gives you access to something different: leverage. And leverage simply means that your effort is no longer limited to the hours you personally work. This is possible because of digital assets. For example, you can create an online course once, and it can keep selling for years. You can build a small SaaS product that charges users monthly. You can upload content online that keeps generating views and revenue long after you publish it. In these types of side hustles, you invest time upfront, but the reward continues even when you're not actively working. That's how you scale income without scaling hours. Now let's talk about the third advantage: compounding income. One of the most underrated benefits of online income streams is compounding. Let's say you start a YouTube channel and now earn $100 per month. But if you stay consistent, improve your content, and grow your audience, that amount might become $500 next year, and even more the year after. Not just YouTube, but any other side hustles like selling tools, courses, or anything. Each video becomes an asset. Each product becomes an asset, and each tool becomes an asset that can give you compounding income if you do it right. Unlike a job where your income resets every month, digital assets can build on top of each other. And over time, this can create a real financial comfort. So I hope now you have some idea why it is important to monetize your skills from multiple sources. If you are thinking of how to get started, you can easily find the list of side hustles you can do as a coder. If you want, I can create a separate video for this. But for now, let's not make this video longer. So yeah, this video was not about becoming extremely rich. It's about becoming financially comfortable. It's about sleeping peacefully at night knowing that even if your one income stream disappears, others still exist. You don't need to be an elite coder. You don't need to work at a top tech company. You just need to think beyond your salary and start turning your skills into assets. So now I want to ask you something. If you had to pick just one of these side hustles and commit to it for the next 6 months, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, if you want to learn coding, check out Scrimba. It's a platform where you can interactively learn coding, so you don't get stuck in tutorial hell. The link is in the description. So if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.